our internet overlords. Hi! Welcome to opening of every 2013. I didn't screw up this time, which was wonderful. But they could put like some soft music in on. Anyway, let's get excited.
Did you memorize that speech from last time?
How'd you get put up front? What's that? I'll be right back.
Oh, hi.
Live! Woo! Woo!
Long before settlers arrived on this many indigenous nations agreed to the dish with one spoon law, a peaceful agreement to take care of the land, the creatures we share it with, and one another. In a spirit of truth and reconciliation, we acknowledge that the land we are meeting on this weekend is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabeg, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wyandot peoples. We further acknowledge the First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people who still live on this land, but have been dispossessed of their territory and their dignity over the generations. We also commit to honoring the obligations of our ancestors by taking care of the land that we all share.
Praise.
We welcome you, weary travelers, to this refuge, the shelter against the cold where you can recharge, restock your supplies, even save your game, if that's your sort of thing. And join the revelry that is Furnal Equinox 2023. Tales from the Tower! I am Avalanche, your DM for this weekend, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all to the Western Harbor Castle in beautiful Toronto, Canada. It has been 1 year since the last gathering here, and the quest we've all been on has been a long one. The days have stretched on with epic battles, won and lost, spells cast, potions consumed, and barters made, as we've waited for the festivities to arrive once more. In the walls of this building lie many paths and many secrets to unlock, many goals awaiting your completion. Each choice you make will change the outcome of your journey in some way. And the staff here have done their best to make sure that this voyage is joyful and fulfilling, one that leaves you with a sense of companionship and wonder. The joys of these few festive days will move into nights where you will have opportunities to enjoy the company of old friends, as well as the new friends you'll make here. And together, we will make this a journey of many triumphs. Songs will be sung telling of these days, stories told for a generation. But before we embark on this epic, we have some details to lay before you that may guide you along your way. It's dangerous to go it alone, so I would like to gather our party. I'll first invite Nexus, our guest of honor liaison, to the stage to introduce our guests of honor, the Knights of the Round Table this year. Please help me welcome Nexus. A horse for him, I see. Nice.
Thank you so much, Avalanche. It is my pleasure to be here to welcome some very special guests of honor our very own Knights of the Round Table for this year. Our first knight is Cheetah Paws, hailing from the sunny tropical state of Singapore. He is a skilled illustrator and a teacher of the arts. He is also a powerful warrior, trained in physical combat, ready to defend his honor against any art critics he may face. And if that fails, he is an adept climber, which can come in handy in an escape. Furnal Equinox, please help me welcome Cheetah Paws.
Yeah, I'm Cheetah Paws. I'm from Asia, from Singapore. So it'll be a long journey, about like 17 hours. So it's really cold here. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here, and I'm glad to be in your party. Hope you guys have fun.
Thank you, Cheetah Paws.
Our second party member is no stranger to the world of fantastical. Since 1999, they have been creating some of the best anthropomorphic-themed tabletop role-playing games around, and have branched out into video games as well. Here with us, from Sanguine Games, is Norman Rafferty, an active member of the Furry fandom who got his start drawing cartoons. He's helped bring numerous Sanguine projects to life, from Ironclaw to Vital Hearts and more. Please help me welcome to the stage our second knight to join the party, Norman Rafferty of Sanguine Games.
Hello. Thank you for having me. Yes, I'm excited to be here. It's been a while. I've been in Toronto. It's gonna stop raining, right?
Maybe.
I can't really blame you for that. But yes, thank you for having me. Yes, I've been doing these furry cons for a long time. So I'm excited once again to be back to this one. I love games. I love doing stuff. We'll be doing panels. We'll talk about how 99 really? We'll be talking about how we make our stuff and how you can make your stuff. Because one thing that's exciting about the furry community is like you're all like doing great stuff, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, especially and I'm sure yours will be great someday too. I mean, keep at it. I believe in you. So thanks for having us.
I would like to thank you both for being with us this weekend, and really hope you have a great time. And we really, sorry, nervous. You can find out more about our guests of honor at their panels hosted in Harbor C today from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, or by stopping by their tables in the dealer's room, during regular hours.
Thank you,
Mike,
Nexus,
love you.
and thank you to both of our guests of honor, Cheetah Paws and Norman from Sanguine Games. All right, next to our party, I would like to invite Blue and Chantal from our charity staff, as well as our charity, Hobbit's Wildlife Refuge, respectively, to join the party and explain their impact on the local community. Please help me welcome them. Are we gonna bite?
Otherwise, I'm going to shout. Good morning, Furnal Equinox.
Morning!
Good morning. So, Hobbit's is a wildlife refuge dedicated to rehabilitation, education, mitigation, and research, showing people how to coexist with wildlife, offering rehabilitation services and medical care for animals in distress, and collecting data to assist municipalities in making improvements in development that can reduce mortality and demonstrating the importance of habitat protection and restoration. Founded in 2007 by Chantal Time, Hobbit's helps up to 3,500 animals every year. To help them with their goals, they're all volunteer staff. All volunteers, y'all, rely only on donations and grants for all their funding. 100% of the money raised here this weekend will go towards helping them achieve their mission. It's going to help them grow. So please help me welcome to the stage Chantal and Dave from Hobbit's Wildlife Refuge.
beyond anything, we are so excited to be back here this year. We had a blast last year. But also we're extraordinarily grateful for all the money that the community has raised for us. And my lovely husband Dave. And we're just about to start breaking ground on our brand new wildlife hospital that we talked to you about last year. We're hoping to break ground before the end of this month. So we're super excited. It'll be state of the art. It'll be the most advanced wildlife hospital in the province, if not in the country. For that, I do have a small request. If any of you have a little bit of time on your hands this summer, we are still looking for some volunteers to help with various things. So we're looking for people to help frame drywall, do electrical, help with painting, help with art. If there is creative IT people here, we have some creative IT needs. So if anybody is interested in helping us out, come see us at our booth. Come see us at our booth anyway. We did bring some cool stuff with us. We have all sorts of skulls and wildlife-related items for people to have a look at. And plus, we're selling our wonderful new T-shirts this year. Our slogan for this year is Embrace Diversity. And so come buy a T-shirt and stop by our booth. We're having Meet the Charity tomorrow night. No, tonight? Tomorrow night. I don't know, what day is it today anyway? Tonight at 8:30, Meet the Charity. Come see us there, or come see us for the Wildlife Rescue Workshop at 8:30 tomorrow night. And thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you, Blue. Thank all Tennessee Wildlife Refuge. Thank you so much. You can get to know more about the important work they're doing, as they said, by stopping by in the Dealers Den or Harbor C at 8:30 tonight, Harbor Room C. Also, please check out their booth in the Dealers Den, where you can talk with them and donate directly. They love that, you love that, we all love that. While you're in the Dealers Den, you can also check out some of the incredible items donated that attendees have given for our charity auction as well. Then on Sunday, you can bid on those donated wares. And rest well knowing that 100%, as in all of the proceeds from the auction, go to the refuge directly. So, our party is likely much larger than either of us originally expected, but as you see, Furnal Equinox is an event that can't happen without a lot of people working behind the scenes. Can I just get a wave from all the staff members in the room here tonight? You can't really see them, it's kind of dark. They're everywhere. All those hands, these are the people, much more so than me, I feel like, who have given months and months of work to make this convention happen, to help you have a good time here this weekend, and I cannot thank them enough. So please thank them yourself as well.
Thank you!
That's the spirit. Thank you. We really have one of the best teams anyone could ask for, truly. You know, they work tirelessly to get this show going, and every year they go above and beyond. And I know it's a bit cliche, but every single time, really and truly. And I mean, some of you saw how smooth things went here last night. It was really incredible. I was amazed. So I may be the face that you see up here now, but we have all the teams all over the convention that make Furnal what it is. Their efforts and their commitment are truly incredible. And as I said, cannot thank them enough. We also want to acknowledge that there's been a number of people involved with us as staff over the past 2 years who may not be with us as staff this year. They helped to lay the groundwork for what Furnal Equinox has become. And I want to extend a big thank you to all of them as well. And if you have ever wanted to see what it's like to help out on an incredible team like the one that we have, please visit our volunteer desk at the Coke check, right outside there, basically just to the right of the escalator. You'll find Pete and all our other wonderful volunteer staff. Just stop by, and then we also have our staffing panel coming up on Sunday, you know, after the dance comp, or you can talk to any of the convention staff too, any of those people that gave you away, me, you know, whatever. We want new and diverse voices on this team to help shape it going forward. So please stop by, have a chat with us. We'd love to talk to you about.
One of us. One of us.
We also want to take a moment to thank the Weston Harbor Castle for hosting us here again. Yes, and please note that the Convention Center street level doors, as in the glass doors over there, cannot be entered through and are only for emergency exits or access. Access to the convention space can only be done through the hotel via the sky bridge that you came across to get here. Unless otherwise directed by hotel or FE staff, if you see anyone trying to enter through those doors, please do not open the door for them. This is to ensure the safety and security of all of you and us. And above all, please be patient and courteous to the hotel staff and workers. Show the staff as much love and gratitude as they're giving us. I know they're eager to have a great weekend, just like we are, and just like we're about to have. Speaking of the Weston staff, I do have a representative here that I'd like to have shared a quick message on behalf of the Weston.
Good morning. Hi, my name is Hermie. I'm the hotel manager over here at the Western Harbor Castle. Welcome back. We are super excited to have you over here. You all have been joining us since 2017, so we are honored to have you over here. Thank you so much for your business. I know there are lots of options over here in Toronto for you all to go, but you all come to us. That means truly a lot to us.
We're excited to be here.
Thank you, and so are we. Let me start by saying many congratulations. I heard this is a record-breaking year for you all. We have over 3,000 delegates who've joined this year. So many congratulations to all of you. It's great. It's great to see the numbers growing of this conference. We truly love it. I would also say that last year we received a lot of positive feedback from all of you through our GSS comments. We celebrated that with our associates, with our employees. They truly loved it. And our associates are truly excited to welcome you back. I was at the housekeeping stand-up yesterday morning, and all the housekeepers were excited to welcome you all back, take care of you. So if there's anything that you all need, be it extra towels, extra sheets, extra bottles of water, please do not hesitate to ask. Our team is there to take care of you, and we are excited to host you. And we hope that this year you'll give us the same feedback or better feedback so we can celebrate that with our team as well. I would also like to thank Elaine over here, who's from our events and banquets team right in the front, for quarterbacking this convention with the hotel and the Furnal Equinox team. It's a huge thing to put together, and I tell you, Elaine has been keeping us on our toes, keeping us informed of everything. So Elaine, thank you very much. Lastly, have a wonderful time. Enjoy this time, and and we will enjoy this with you as well. So thank you.
Thank you again. We are elated to be back here at the Weston Harbor Castle once again, and thank you for everything that the hotel has done to make this convention a safe and successful one. Thank you. Now, before we let you all get out there and have fun, we have a few more important reminders for the weekend. So please remember that costuming is not consent. We'll see some signage for this. Fursuiters are awesome, and always try to accommodate photos and the high fives and the hugs, but remember, ask first, please. There is always a person inside of that costume, and they may not be comfortable with contact, or may have somewhere very important to go. Some fursuits, of course, do not have great vision, so be sure to try and get their attention, flag them down to avoid catching them off guard. Be careful with things that make loud noises in the con space as well. Be respectful of your fellow attendees, service animals, hotel staff. We have a lot of people here, and other hotel guests that may not appreciate that. As per Ontario bylaws, we would also like to remind all of our attendees that there is no smoking within 10 meters of the hotel convention space, entrances, or inside the building, which includes guest rooms and balconies. This includes vaping and tobacco cannabis. For those of you who are new to the convention, or it's your first FE in a while, please remember to take care of yourselves. We have the 6-2-1 rule, which I hope everybody here knows by now. Yeah. What is it? It's 6 hours of sleep, it's 2 meals a day, and it's 1 shower a day.
1 hot shower.
In that order, hopefully. Maybe not. Just get it in. Also remember that you should do your best to stay hydrated, lots of water. Be careful of some of the flavored water or some drinks that contain a lot of the artificial sweeteners because they can actually dehydrate you. Watch out for that. We do have plenty of water stations throughout the space though, as you have seen. It is also important that everyone respects each other's personal space, kind of like with the asking permission for the hugs and stuff, especially the last few years. Always be asking for hugs and be mindful of assistive devices, service animals, or anyone trying to get around. And for those who would like it, we do have additional support identifiers available from our accessibility team. That is in Pier 2, which is both the Con Ops office and the accessibility office. And speaking of our accessibility team, they also run our sensory rooms for those who need a quieter space during the event. So these rooms are located around the convention space, and we ask you to please be respectful of the people in them as well as the areas around them. There is also accessibility signage around the convention space to assist you with your experience. So we have Wellington at Pier 6, and Dockside 9 are the 3 accessibility rooms, the quiet rooms. There are also gender-neutral washrooms, as you may have seen, located throughout the convention space. And these bathrooms, you're welcome, have signage posted to identify they are gender-neutral. And finally, although many of the existing regulations concerning COVID-19 have been eased, there are still many safeguards in place here at Furnal Equinox. With rare exception, such as the stage performances here, masks are to be worn in all convention spaces or after removing your head in the headless lounge. We recognize you'll need to mask or unmask to eat or drink, so you can do so at water stations. Please be courteous to others and just mask up after you're done. Always. And we encourage you to practice good hand hygiene as well. You can find hand sanitizer stations located around the convention center and hotel, or obviously you can just stop in the washroom. And we mentioned it earlier, but please respect personal space and just keep your distance from people. And try not to overcrowd the elevators, as hard as that is to ask, I understand. Yeah. I'm just, this is what they told me to say, all right? So they will, of course, be tighter than normal this year just due to how things have, kind of run with the rooming situation, but we're doing the best we can. Okay. Lastly, if this is your first convention, you can meet me shortly after these ceremonies conclude for a panel to discuss how to make the most out of it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And so your quest begins now. The party is set, and Furnal Equinox is open. Get out there and have some fun, y'all. Thank you.